What's happening, guys? Yep, the story of my life, guys. Um, I want to share you guys a story of things that I did throughout my life growing up in Hawaii. If you guys don't know, I'm from Hawaii, Kalihi, Honolulu area. I'm sure you guys familiar with Waikiki Beach. Yeah, high school I went to Farrington High School. So Govs represent. But definitely, guys. In high school, I had a great time. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't all good. Like we said, depends on the day, or depends on the situation. But anyways, we decided, we kind of cut class, me and my buddies and stuff. So we cut class just to go to the beach. If not, go surfing. If not, boogie boarding. We went to a place called Sandy Beach. If you guys are not familiar with Sandy Beach, you guys could look it up. It's one of the roughest, beaches there is, and you're not even allowed to swim. It's only for boogie boarding and surfing. Definitely, I've witnessed a lot of people getting hurt really bad. And one of this story, I'm going to share this with you guys. There was one guy, a haole, came from the mainland. Okay, if you guys don't have familiar with haole, that means foreigner. If you're not from the island, you're not local, you're a haole. It doesn't matter if you come from Canada, Europe, Middle East, Australia. It doesn't matter. You're a haole. Okay, you're not from the island, you're a haole. So I saw this haole comes, all right. He brought a surfboard. Looks legit. He looked like a surfer. He looked like he knew what he was doing, right? So, and Sandy Beach, it's not one of those beaches where you ride the wave. It's all nice, perpendicular to the sand. It's not like that, guys. Sandy Beach, it crashes all one time. The wave will come in at once and just boosh. Just pretty much slam. Okay, so I was watching the guy and I thought he knew what he was doing, because if I knew he was a beginner, or even not even like at a certain skill level, I wouldn't even let him go in the water, man. That's how bad it was. All right, on one side of the beach, you got to understand, in Sandy Beach, there's the sandy part and you have the rocky and the coral part. So everyone's over here where, like, what happens, like with surfers, sometimes they try to avoid everybody else just because they don't want to run people over, because on a surfboard you get run over a surfboard, man, you could really hurt somebody, if not cut somebody with the fins on the bottom of the surfboard. So the surfer decided, well, the haole, I should say, the haole decided to go on the other side, but I guess he didn't realize there was rocks and corals there. And you guys know what happens when you get slammed on a rock and on corals, and corals tend to be sharp. They're like knives. Alright, and you guys could see what's already going to happen. Alright, so what happened, I was watching him, you know what I mean, and he came on our side, he surfed a little bit, he's enjoying his time and stuff, like, he's doing good, he looked legit, like what I said, man. I said, okay, this guy know what he's doing. Then he started going on that side. I was like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I mean? In my head, I was like, dude, don't go over there. Man, let me tell you something, he took that one wave, and pretty much he didn't get off the wave on the right timing. Let me tell you, that wave picked him up and just slammed him right on the rocks, drug him underneath, because what happened, you get pretty much wiped out, you get whitewashed in it, you're being dragged underneath. So all the wave is doing is dragging him across the coral. The coral, guys, and like I said, the coral tend to be sharp like knives. So he comes out the water screaming. You know why? Because salt in an open wound, it burned. So he came out the water screaming. All I saw was blood pouring out his shoulder, and you could see the meat just hanging and laying over there. I was like, ugh. And guess what, guys? When there's blood in the water, what do? You get out, because there's big 14-foot tiger sharks in that area. And let me tell you, tiger shark, they don't discriminate. If they see something, they even eat trash, guys. So as soon as that happened, you see the lifeguards running. They're calling paramedics. I mean, like, literally, I don't know which part was hanging. It was a nice slab of meat was just laying over. I mean, he was all scratched up on his back. The side of his face was all, you could see where the coral, like, pretty much slashed him up. I was like, dude, he's going to be scarred for life, dude. Yeah, so now, like I say, blood's gushing out everywhere. He's screaming. He's going into a shock because he's losing a lot of blood. It looked like he got bit by a shark. That's how bad it was. And now everybody got to get out of this water, because this dumbass haole want to go in there thinking he's, Mr. Badass. And for me, if I knew you know, if I knew he was gonna go on that side, I would tell him, yo, get back over here. By the time I looked, I already saw him getting body slammed. I was like, oh, damn, dude. All it was like, my eyes was open. Everybody's like, oh, you know, everybody's screaming like, holy shit, that just happened. Then everybody started screaming like crazy when they seen blood in the water. Dude, it was nuts, man. And let me tell you, if you're a beginner in surfing or boogie boarding, that's not a place for you. If you guys visiting Hawaii, it's called Sandy Beach. It's past Hanauma Bay, past Blowhole, and you know the next one down is Sandy Beach. And let me tell you, you're not allowed to swim there, all right? And and if you don't have a board or you know a surfboard, you're not allowed in at whatsoever. You know the lifeguard's gonna stop you. But you know, for the most part, I pretty much go around the island, you know, just chill, go to the beach. And to me, I'll be honest with you guys, you know, I was kind of a regular, you know, because I always cut class. You know what I mean? If you guys in high school, don't do that. Don't ever cut class. That's bad. You're gonna miss a lot of important things that you need to cover. If not, you're gonna fail the tests. All right. So I don't condone cutting class. So don't think I condone that. I don't. All right. But anyways, this is one of my stories. You know, one of my surfing stories and just things that I've witnessed, and it was pretty disgusting. But definitely, man, it's not for a place for beginners, or if you're not from the island, you know, my suggestion is trying to stay on the safer side. Don't try to be a Mr. Badass and think you could do everything. You know, apparently, you know, that guy's gonna be scarred for life, and not only he hurt himself, he pissed everybody else off because now everybody had to get out the water because there's big tiger sharks, like what I said earlier. And tiger sharks, they're huge, man. They are huge. You know, they go ranges from 12 to 16 foot tiger sharks. Huge tiger sharks. Definitely, man. Yeah, so a lot of people was mad too that day. We couldn't even get back in the water, you know what I mean? That's how, you know, lifeguard said, dude, nobody's allowed in the water after that. He shut it down. That's what happened. Yeah, but anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this story. You know, please give me the like button. You know, give me the thumbs up. Please, like and subscribe as well. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.